Ora et labora. It means prayer and work. You'll often hear Bedans say it. However, it does not only apply to Bedans, it applies for the whole church. Last year, the world was shocked when a global pandemic took place.
I'm scared.
Ever since the virus started spreading, it's not just physical health that was put at risk, it also made people's mental health vulnerable. And so once again, we go back to the phrase ora et labora, the prayer and work of the church. It's no longer a surprise that the church was able to do the ora because, as expected, the church indeed prayed for her people. But what about the labora? What actions did the church do in order to aid the cries of her people who are suffering from mental health issues during this pandemic? Let's all find out here in Group 5 Presents The Church in Action. Hi, I'm Angeline. Today, we will learn about the different actions of the church and evaluate each one of them. So without further ado, let's go for an adventure. Toodles! Hey, where am I? I see nothing in here.
Hi, I'm Ali, and the first action of the church that we are going to discuss today is the COVID helpline of the Diocese of Caloocan. Since the pandemic has started, mental health issues started to increase. The said diocese launched a hotline to comfort or offer assistance to those people suffering from the pandemic. However, if I were to evaluate this program, I would rate it as good. Indeed, it will help a lot of people in making them feel better by listening to the priest, considering that it is very convenient because it enables you to reach out just through a phone call is very encouraging. But with that being said, I believe that many individuals will also just be intimidated to call them since they may think of it as just a confession and they might not get the right resolution. Therefore, I suggest that they should hire professionals for them to feel more comfortable and also be able to give the right medical advice because mental disorders also need medical treatment aside from the encouraging words of a priest. After all, I believe that proper work combined with constant prayer will overcome all suffering.
Wow, that was such a good effort coming from the church. Let's find out more by going to our next destination. Oh, hello there, mister. Do you know about the next action of the church?
Next action of the church, you say? I think my friend Angel would be able to help. Angel, care to show us what the next action of the church is?
Another effort done by the church is the action made by St. Raphael Counseling. It is a religious organization that focuses on offering a wide range of emotional and behavioral issues through psychological services informed by the Catholic understanding of the human person. During the pandemic, they organized a virtual support group that offers space for those grieving and looking for support on how to manage this crisis. They also coordinated an online group in support for our medical providers who are experiencing intense stress during the crisis. The group can evaluate that this action is excellent because online support groups are proven to be popular and helpful. The new normal situation had made different people socially distanced, and as a result of this, they feel considerably isolated, leading towards mental health problems. Online support groups are very beneficial since they can be used to help individuals experiencing issues inside their homes. That is why social connection is important to survive the current situation. This is Audrey Olona, Church in Action.
What an excellent work coming from the church. Let's find out more in our next destination.
Hi there, I'm Bianca. Did you know that as an aid to the essential workers with children at home, the Bonneville Church from Cincinnati, Ohio, United States decided to establish an emergency pandemic daycare? In this pandemic daycare, the church will take care of and supervise the workers' children while they're busy performing their jobs. Thank the heavens, their operations were approved. Fret not, parents. your children are most definitely safe in the emergency pandemic daycare. This is incredibly helpful for the essential workers. They can go to work without worrying about the security of their child. That is why for me, I rate this action of the church to be a 5-star excellent.
Magnificent! Another excellent job from the church.
Why is it empty in here?
Who says there is no hope when the church helps? I am Paolo Ramos and I'm here to tell you that you are definitely wrong. A lot of communities, especially the church, helps and gives back the hope. A hope in which people can stand once more as a community during this pandemic. Grace Bible Church is one of the communities that help a lot of people to rise once more. The Grace Bible Church has done a lot, like supporting families by delivering groceries, bringing gifts unexpectedly, and even making some customizable headbands for them to help the ears from wearing face masks all day. Volunteers from Grace Bible Church even made a homemade mask for them to be donated to the medical community, and much more. The Grace Bible Church has been serving people not only when it comes to faith, but also when it comes to community services. The church has also partnered with different local organizations and schools in which they volunteered to give the people, once again, a big hope. As they help the community, they provided more than 4,000 bagged meals and snacks for the homeless and even sent 3,500 encouraging notes and cards to the residents in the local rehab and retirement community just to fight loneliness. The Grace Bible Church and its volunteers deserve an excellent rank because it is proven that they work hard for the community by providing needs and services. As Pastor Levi says that the church not only focuses on its members that may need help, but also the community outside the church.
That was so amazing! But we're up for our last adventure for today. With that said, I won't keep you waiting. Let's go!
Good day, everyone. As stated by Father Rodolfo Cancino, psychological support is important for the people in these times of pandemic. Prayer is also important to those people who are having psychological issues because not only it will lighten their burden, but will also restore their faith in God. With this, on his lead, he called for a collective help addressing mental health. However, as the saying goes, nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa taong gawa, we need to take action so that our prayers would be granted. If I were to assess this program, this will have an average rating because helping other people is important without a doubt. But we need to take action so that we can resolve the problem. After all, St. Benedict's motto is Ora et Labora, or prayer and work is needed to complete an action. This is Jed Andre Belian, Church in Action.
And that's it for my adventures for today. I hope you learned something about the actions of the church. I am Angeline Uy. Goodbye! Thank you for tuning in here.
Group 5 presents The Church in Action.